Good morning. I am Brian Downs. This is a republic if you can keep it. It is August 10th, about 7:45 in the morning. I'm coming to you from Orlando, Florida, to talk about Texas. The MAGA cult is crumbling, along with President Donald Trump's mind. His approval numbers are underwater, an historic disaster on every single issue. He understands this. Anyone with eyes in their head sees that the MAGA cult and the GOP that is enslaved to it is crashing toward an absolute massacre in the midterm elections next year. So, Donald Trump, the liar and the cheat and the absolute bastard, says, let's redraw the map. Let us lean on Governor Greg Abbott of Texas, who, by the way, owes Donald Trump nothing. Governors don't work for the president. They don't take orders from presidents, but Governor Abbott is in the cult, and Donald Trump says, let's redistrict Texas. Totally unscheduled, of course. Congressional districts are reassessed every few years as a matter of routine. This is not that. This is a totally unscheduled redistricting where Governor Abbott intends to gerrymander Texas, which is to say, redraw the map in an insane way so that all the Republicans wind up in all the same districts. And in order to create more Republican districts, more Republican seats in the House. This is one of the oldest dirty tricks in the book. The gerrymandering strategy goes back to, I don't know, the very beginning, the early 1800s at least. So, if you can't win, redraw the map. Totally ahead of schedule. And in a way that makes no sense at all, except to the cheater. So, consequently, as you know, state representative Democrats and so on in Texas have left Texas to break quorum. The Texas state legislature is not allowed to take votes and really do anything unless they have a minimum number of their representatives present. This is why you have quorum rules, by the way, so that legislators can choose not to show up. This is perfectly legal. They've broken quorum, they've left the state. They are still state legislators. They have not resigned their positions. These people are making public statements on a daily basis saying, here we are fighting for democracy. Yes, I'm in Illinois. Yes, I'm in New York, but I have not abandoned my post. By the way, it's perfectly legal for them to leave the state of Texas anytime they like. They can travel. So Governor Abbott, who has welded himself to the burning Zeppelin of the MAGA cult, has now announced that he will have them arrested, that he will send the FBI after them, or someone will send the FBI after them. The FBI doesn't answer to Governor Abbott. Governor Abbott is taking steps to have these people removed from their positions, to which they were duly elected by the people of Texas. Governor Abbott says they have abandoned their positions. Oh no, they have not. They have made no statement to that effect. They are continuing to claim to be in their position. None of them left their positions. None of them have sent in their notice. But hey, when you're losing, redraw the map. When you can't get the people's representatives to agree to this evil, then, fire them. Exile them. Strip them of power. All you need to do to win an argument is to make sure that you load the room with people who agree with you. Well, this is nothing but Donald Trump doubling down and doubling down and doubling down and doubling down on his assault on democracy. Nothing but Donald Trump taking yet another step and another step and another step in his doomed, farcical, and disgusting effort to be emperor. This cannot stand. I urge all of you to write to your representatives in government, wherever you may be, to donate to the necessary causes, the necessary candidates, in order to tear Donald Trump down finally from this position from which he threatens us all. It's hard to describe how grotesque this spectacle is. I had never thought that I would live to see such a thing in my time. And it wounds me that I do.